Hello everyone, this is JPL, back for another nostalgic reaction, which is the series where I watch videos that I'm nostalgic about. And yeah, this time around I am feeling nostalgic towards the work of Kanashiipanda. During the middle years of the Brony fandom, early middle years, 2013, 2014, Kanashiipanda was this animator who released a handful of very memorable animations that, ranged from really cool and awesome and epic to completely ridiculous. Sometimes both. Yeah, Friendship is Manly is like one that they're mostly known for, that comedic thing, but they also did a couple other things that I really enjoyed. Kanashi was actually one of my favorite fan animators, because the work they did was typically hand-drawn. At least that's how it was sketched initially. That's how it's animated, pretty much. Although I don't know how animation works. I think you can do hand-drawn in Flash. All I know is that this wasn't puppetry, like the show is. Everything is hand-drawn, and the quality showed in the work, and yeah. Let's get into some of this. Man, oh, I love this one. You don't expect how cool it is, but I love the idea of it. Just we get to see the Canterlot invasion from a different perspective, and I love the twist that happens here. Man, it looks so good.
If it's groovy looking for
slow motion, and then boom. I love it so much. So freaking cool. So fluid as well. Figuring out the choreography for this just must be so painful and ridiculous, but it is so worth it. Just look at this. Love it. Just my teenager side just really loved all of this. I really wish we got to see more of this type of content. Because, man, it's great. It's really great. It's short. That's the downside to this. It's so short. We got this cute little thing of whatever's going on. But yeah, no, this. I always recommend this video. Because you're never expecting ponies to just throw down and do something really cool. And they do. They did. This is one of the very few where you get to see something that does it really well. It's really fluid. And because it's hand-drawn, it's not as janky as trying to do it with like the Flash puppetry. So yeah, I just love the art style of it. Just I don't know how to describe it. It's like the pony style, but hand-drawn. Yeah. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, completely following Once Upon a Time in Canterlot. We have this ridiculous one. No context why this is the case, but man, this was it's ridiculous. It's funny. I was laughing my head off when I saw this for the first time. I wish I could watch this for the first time, because it's so funny and ridiculous. Just so manly as well. Like so many like non-bronies reacted to this because of how ridiculous it was. Like you don't need context to watch this. It's it's silly. Here we go. Oh, it never gets old. It is the funniest thing ever of them trying to be so manly. I miss this period of the fandom. You know, when we get this crazy stuff. We do still get some of this crazy stuff, but like, man, like this was so. It was amazing. Again, the artistry behind it, the hand-drawn animation, I loved it. It just, to me, it sells it so much better. Even just the idea, because, like, when was this? I don't know if this was, like, around the time of when Equestrian Girls happened. Like, it must have happened close to Equestrian Girls in 2013. But, yeah. No, I think this is one of the more well-known animations from the brony fandom to non-bronies, because it's so approachable, it's so ridiculous, it's like barely has anything to do with the show. It's just like, oh, these muscular men doing weird things and poses, and it's just so uncanny to watch. So yeah, on to the next one. This might be my absolutely favorite pony video. It's awesome. I absolutely love the music. I mean, this beginning here, just them all fighting the changes is great and cool. It's awesome to see. I wish we had more of this type of video from Kanashi, but here we go. Let's begin. Just really great animation, smooth, fluid. Just look at that. I remember I often would try to sneak this specific video into like some of my school projects, which, you know, sometimes thinking back, kind of cringy of me to do so, but man, I just really like this one. I watched it on repeat so much. And I just really hate how so stupidly short it is. And here comes good old Derpy, back when she was still kind of like connected to Dinky. She kind of still is, but I hate that tease when it goes straight to credits. Yeah, Makan. Oh, so awesome. Yeah. This video introduced me to the music of Makan. Yeah. Yeah. Makan, another one of my favorite brony musicians, pony musicians back at the time. Just had just fantastic tracks that you could play in the background. I used it a lot for my school assignments as well, when they had to make like video projects, because it worked for a lot of things. It was really epic. It could be emotional. This was fantastic. There's a lot of great songs that Makan does, so like check that out. But yeah, no, I love this. I love the animation in this. I love that Derpy got the fight really cool. I like that it was a chase scene. I like how fluid the animation was. I like that it was a sequel. It was great. And it's sadly like the last of this that we ever got to see. Because after this point, Kanashiipanda went fully into like comedic videos, and then they eventually like stopped making pony content in general. but this was fun, and I loved it. I kept sharing it, kept like showing people like, oh, check out this really cool video. Yeah, I was obsessed with this one. Still one of my favorites. Still like top 5, top 10 Brony videos out there. Might still even be number 1. I like good work. I like when I can tell how much work was put into something, and I can tell a lot of work was put into this. So yeah, on to the next one. This was the first Kanashi video to come out since I started watching pony videos. And back then, I had no idea that this was like supposed to be a JoJo reference. I'd never heard or seen of JoJo at the time. But, you know, this made sense. It was funny, it was weird. I was like, oh, it's just more friendship is manly. But yeah, I can totally see the JoJo style in this, with the tweaks of like how the characters look. Yeah, because I've seen JoJo since then, more recently. But yeah, another very, very short one. Still ridiculous and funny. Of course I do always wish that things are longer. But yeah, no. I remember being, a little disappointed that this was short and like it wasn't as longer or ridiculous. It's actually still ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Always love it. Always love the friendship is manly stuff because it's so ridiculous. And I think making it feel more like JoJo works for it pretty well. Especially now that I've seen JoJo. I get the reference. And yeah, the Dazzlings being the Pillar Man. Yeah, that makes sense. Ridiculous. Part of the meme. But yeah, on to the final one. Yeah, when this came out, I still hadn't seen JoJo, so I was very, very confused. But yeah, I think Trixie's supposed to be Speedwagon. I think. Not 100%. But yeah, it's all still ridiculous. Hey, like, this is ridiculous. It has a bit of, like, cool stuff. He was so elegant when he beat me. Such a gentleman. All that just to say ouch. Another short one, and not only is this like the last of the Friendship is Manly stuff, it was the last pony related video Kanashi did before switching to a new non-pony style. But yeah, this was the filmography work of Kanashiipanda. Like I said, I always really appreciated like the hand-drawn nature of the work, the epicness they went into the choreography, the ridiculousness of the Friendship is Manly stuff. Stuff that I think just holds up pretty well, partially due to the hand-drawn nature of the work. It was great. I loved it back then. I still love it now. Now that I have watched JoJo, I can get the reference, even, if it's not my favorite thing out there. But yeah, like I said, I think Guardian and Once Upon a Time in Equestria and Canterlot are my two favorite ones. Friendship is Manly. If I wanted to chuckle, that's one to go to. And yeah, those are the videos that I would recommend anyone to watch. So yeah, I do really wish Kanashi would do more pony content. I know that they've moved on to non-pony stuff, but yeah, the stuff that they did make was great, and I loved it. And it's been almost 10 years. I'm getting old. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.